Hey guys, it's Robert here from Lifepreneur, living day by day, hour by hour. Guys, I wanted to cut this video here. I just was working in my 5x5 cubicle here, making some phone calls, and I just came out as a really deep thought of. I just was reminded of when I was growing up, and how different I thought from everybody else, and I thought I was the only person out there that thought this way, about having time and options, and having control of time and just having control of money, not to be rich and drive around with all these fancy sport cars that have houses all over the place, because you don't take none of that crap anyways to the life beyond, but to have options, like to be able to say, you know what, I think today I'm gonna go buy a boat. Doesn't have to be a fancy boat. All I need is an aluminum boat, a 14-foot or 12-foot aluminum boat with some fishing stuff on it, and that's it. Something small. I mean, I'm not into these stupid big yachts, at least not yet. I don't know. I don't really need it, but or how about having the option of being able to pay bills for the whole year as opposed to paying them month by month, and or how about this option? Have an option of buying a car for cash. And we're not talking about a sports car like a BMW, like all these, rich wannabes, like the people in the middle class, where they gotta all buy these fancy cars, to impress all their friends. Oh, I got a Beamer, or I got an Audi, or I got a whatever car. And that's a big challenge right there, because most of these cars cost like $50,000-$60,000, which is like a whole year's wage, and yet these people are buying fancy cars and then putting them on a payment plan or a lease plan. Your car should be in proportion to your yearly paycheck. If you're making $1 million, then hey, you know what? Buying a fancy car is the answer. If you're making $80,000 to $100,000, you should be buying something that's $12,000. You don't need to buy that BMW or that Audi or whatever. For what? Like I said, who are you impressing? Is it your ego? You don't want to be driving around with a poor car that doesn't work? But then again, you can get a car, instead of getting a car that's $80,000 or $30,000, why don't you get a car that's like $20,000? But anyways, I'm ranting and raving on that there. But anyways, so getting back to being different and being odd, I've always been like this, and then all of a sudden, and I felt really bad because I thought I was the only guy around that thought this way, and I remember many times going through school and going through working at different work venues. Everybody thought that I was like just an odd duck and thinking the way I'm thinking. But then years later to now, I've come across entrepreneurial people that think the same way. And I love the internet, because the internet now brings people from around the world that think alike. I'm a fly fisherman as well. I love fly fishing. Guess what? I'm part of a fly fishing community, and I was talking to a guy in Argentina. We were talking about tying flies. Many years ago, we wouldn't have been able to do that. I didn't even know the guy. Wouldn't even know who he was, unless it was the internet. And then there's another couple people, couple groups I'm involved in. One's about music. The other one is about business. Another one is about outdoor living, and you're having conversations with people around the world. Imagine that. And everyone is like-minded. So now, being all by yourself and thinking you're all alone, you're not. It doesn't seem that way at all. Now it's people getting together and finding out that, there's nothing wrong with me, because there's millions of other people that think the way I think. And what's really awesome is I came across a group of people, a tribe of hundreds of thousands of people that all think the same way, that it is possible to have freedom. It is possible to do what you love to do and do more of it and get paid for it, instead of like going and working and doing something that you don't love to do, or being able to have the option, instead of being in a 5x5 cubicle, but have an option to travel around the world and conduct your business and get paid for it. And your office is the beach. Your office is the lawn chair. Your office is in a pool. It's everywhere. And so that's kind of like what I like, is to have the options to go around and not be tied down to one location. So I really want to talk to you guys about that. I really wanted to say that, because maybe there's somebody out there that's feeling the same way. You feel alone. I just want to encourage you guys to turn to the internet and do your due diligence and research. There are people out there that are just like you, just like me. Heck, we might even relate. So if that's the case, then I want you guys to hit the link below. Get in touch with me. There's contact information. If you see this on the website, there's a contact information there as well. Message me, Facebook me, email me, phone me if you want. Also, what really helped me get to where I am in life, and it's a journey. I'm not saying I'm arrived, but what really helped me is to fill out the blueprint to success and to work through that. And then there's also a free book a free ebook that I've written for everybody, and it's talking about having the best year ever. And I want you guys to take that, and it's a free offer. You can find it on my Facebook page, find it on my personal page, you can find it on my website as well. Take advantage of that. There's a couple more ebooks coming down the pipeline that are all going to be free. And let's stay connected, guys. Call me, hunt me down. Let's get together. Let's work and lock arms together, and let's collaborate, and let's do something grandiose, and help other people find what they're trying to find, and that's living from their life purpose and living from their true self. Guys, take care. See you guys on the other side, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.